Hello.
Hi.
How's it going? How's Mr. Shock? So, how have you been?
How you been, guys?
How'd your weekend go?
Was it a good weekend?
Did
you do a lot of fun things?
you do the funds
Yeah.
celebrations of the week's accomplishments or struggles?
Or struggles?
Did you do well? I'm proud of you. You made it. You're here. You listened. Thank you.
I'm very proud of you.
You did it.
I'm thankful even because this is, I believe this is the episode that comes out before Thanksgiving.
Oh shit! It is.
So I'm very thankful that you're here. Please don't ever go anywhere. I love you. Did you just make a bird noise?
I did. It's a no.
Yes, a turkey. Gobble gobble, motherfucker.
But yeah, seriously, dude, I forgot. Oh my geez,
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
We've been busy. We forgot it was Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We probably should have had something set up here.
We should have probably had some turkey or something. But you know what we do got?
Beer.
They got a
Cheers.
bird on there.
Yeah, it's a bird's
okay.
call.
Caw.
Call. Caw.
Ooh.
Crap.
Future Edie. That's the last Yingling. Did you go get more? Please tell me you did.
You did.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you have actually lived in your house.
Yes.
Tell me about it now, because you actually, like last we recorded, you really just gotten the keys. You barely lived there.
Yeah, I've still barely lived there, really.
Yeah.
I've been there less than a week right now. It has been nice. I had to do this just because it's been a long time since I lived by myself.
Yeah.
You ever watch porn with the volume on?
Yeah.
I just threw that shit on my speaker. It was like walking around fucking putting shit away. Like literally.
I mean,
not
I've
even
never
watching
done
it.
that.
I was just like, I feel like I have to. I was like, but I don't have to do that. So I was like, I'm just gonna put it on. I'm sitting there, literally, I'm doing my dishes and like I'm hanging some shit up on the walls.
Maybe that's why your neighbor hates you, because he's just listening to you. He listened to you fucking just playing porn for fucking 6 hours. He's like, this guy's weird. And then there's like people coming over.
I've had
right.
I had a couple people come over.
Yeah.
And I had you guys came over and helped me move the bed.
Yeah,
but
I only got I got to see it for a second. We had to use my mom's car.
Future Brandon, I hope you come through and see it sooner.
Yeah.
But fucking yeah, it was they parked next to him. Butt fucking. No. Maybe that's why my neighbor.
Yeah, it was just like, oh yeah. All he heard you move in. He's hearing dishes clatter around, and then just oh my god!
What was
You're
real
so
funny,
good at this.
is I had no.
Go Beaver.
I had like no furniture. People were coming over, and he's like, "Did you get furniture yet?" And I was like, "No."
Hey, he's like, I've watched what you moved in. You didn't have.
He's like, you don't have shit in there.
My favorite thing is like, I know when we backed up, when I backed that truck up in there, and he was like, I definitely knew he was pissed that I just fucking parked in a spot that he knew was like,
Yeah.
And
Dude,
I was just like,
he seems so chill, but like he's like, no one can park there. And I'm like, well,
to be honest with you, I like kind of purposely just blatantly ignored him.
yeah, I figured you did, but I was also like, I even told him that too. I was like, I'm moving my bed on Sunday, so like, if no one's working on Sunday, we're going to park close. And even I told a few other people that came over, I was like, don't park next to this dude. Like, I feel bad. He's got fake knees, so I'm like, yeah, I understand.
Gotcha.
Like, cut him some slack. But also, I'm like, I haven't lived there more than a week, my guy. You got to give us time to like remember, you know?
Or at least just gently be like, hey, by the way,
Yeah, or just come knock on my door, man.
Yeah.
Like, You know, hey, I can't get in my car. Okay. Like, both sets of people that have come over, like, they were also like, we get it, but it's a parking lot. And also, like, the second time he came out, like, as we were leaving. So it was like, you're kind of coming out to start shit, my dude.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I've been here 4 days. Cut some slack. Also, my friends don't really know where to park because I don't.
It's been
really
here
know
for
where to
4
park.
days.
Yeah. Like, there's also all the backhoes and shit they have in front of the place because they're digging trenches. Like, I can't park in front of my place right now, so like everyone's going to park over in front of your place. No assigned spots. Like, we're giving you the courtesy. We're like, hey, yeah, we get it. We'll try not to park by you, but also like,
That's fair.
yeah, you can't expect it after like 3 days of living there.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't stay there until what, Thursday?
No, yeah, but basically, yeah.
Yeah. So
Thursday
literally
was
it
the
was
first
like
night.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Dude,
I'd lived there 3 days. You know, chill, my guy.
man.
But he seems all right. Other than that,
Real start. Hopefully a better future. Anyways, what else? I know you were telling me about pots and shit.
oh yeah, dude. I fucking I like loaded my kitchen up for under $100 because I just kept finding shit throughout Meijer. Like, I found the pot and pan set for $30 in the electronics section.
Okay.
I found a knife set for like $5 or $10 in the fucking toy aisle.
By the way, we have knives you can take.
Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah.
Those wooden ones.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I got a lot of space in there, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean you can take those because we don't need them.
I need to fill up shit.
We both. I have my set, and then I have her set, and then that was an extra set I had that someone got rid of. So
Yeah, I'd probably take another set. I need groceries,
yeah, that's the thing.
which tomorrow I'll be going grocery shopping.
You do have to have something to eat within the kitchen that you have.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you had pizza. That's cool.
Yeah.
You had the pizza dish, and I was like, "That I don't have that pizza pan."
Yeah. That thing was like $10, but that thing was nice, man.
I mean, dude, for $10, that's a deal.
Yeah.
Just to have a nice.
Oh,
That
I
looked
had
like
to.
a really nice one.
I had to get one.
I
was
want
like,
one now.
dude. It's so great. It's got the holes in the bottom, so like it like crisps up. Oh, yeah.
I wonder if you could like.
Also, I haven't eaten all day, and now we're talking about food.
Sorry,
And
me either.
It's okay.
I mean, I've
Melissa
eaten, but-
offered me some of the crock pot. I was like,
We'll
"That'd
do
be
that
really
after.
nice of you guys."
Yeah, I'm waiting for that. But we had
Which also, to be fair, people did offer to get me food and shit. So like, I'm chill. I have food at home. I just need to get like
better food.
better
at home.
food because I have like
Bacon.
bacon, fries, and single serve pizzas.
I mean, honestly, though, what's cool about those, like, do you think that thing is big enough that you could probably, like, stick, like, a garlic clove in there? And, like,
In the holes?
Yeah. Like, you could use that as, like, an aromatic for the fucking bottom of the crust, and I don't know how well it would work. But that could be really fucking useful. We should try that.
Yeah.
Here's the only issue though, is also like, is that garlic just gonna light on fire on the metal under the pizza, and it just ends up being charcoal bottom?
It would smell great. You know, it's really.
You just literally lit on fire garlic.
You know how I always give you shit for not doing your dishes?
Yeah, it's hard, right?
That pan is still dirty, and I made pizza on Saturday. It is Tuesday now. I have a plate that just has like a pile of ketchup on it because I made French fries last night, and I know it's sitting there, and I know I'm gonna walk in and be like,
I mean, basically, it's hard when when you first that.
yeah.
I mean, that first month is rough. I was just made aware of a possible issue on the side of my house. I have to address. Not major, but it's just it's killing grass. So it's not like it's whatever, but
Yeah.
I'll get to it.
It's
Anyways,
still simple. Yeah, it's nice, man. I got after we're done recording, possibly after we're done eating, I got to move some of the other stuff in the room in there.
Yeah.
I should have moved my table because I played D&D yesterday and I was just sitting on my stairs. I was like,
Oh, this
sucks.
Yeah. Also, you can take this chair.
That we might need your truck for.
Yeah.
If that's cool. No, not truck.
SUV
Yeah.
thing. Small SUV.
Baby SUV.
It's okay, SUV.
It's a good size.
Yeah. I have
It's
a Kia.
decent. It's average, okay?
Actually, that could fit in my car if I put the seats down. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
No, it'd
Maybe.
fit.
We could try.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah.
We'll squeeze it on in there.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna move the table and my food and shit over first.
Yeah, but no, I figure, I can drop that off so that way I can get it out of here and we can...
Yeah. Really clean up this area.
Yeah, it's pretty... What you don't see is it looks nice over here.
It doesn't
But
look nice over there.
just-
Not you. You look great
You-
over there. You look phenomenal.
Flourishing.
I have a thing where I refuse to text my crushes, but I would fucking text you in a heartbeat. I just don't have your number.
Hard.
Yeah.
Just texting.
Yep. Just, hey,
Great.
you have my number probably. You
Look at
should
that face.
Shoot your shot, babe.
Chef's keys.
Beautiful.
But it's chaos outside of the camera
It
line.
looks like shit outside.
It is absolutely destroyed and full of random costumes that we have acquired over years.
There's
that
a fucking sword over there.
There's multiple swords
There
over
are
there.
multiple swords over
We
there.
need to... we really need to organize. It is...
I knew, actually. I was going to say I never thought I'd say that in my life, but I know I knew I'd eventually say that. Just, yeah, there's a lot of swords over there.
Yeah, there should be 2 there in the closet, and then some keyblades and a cane sword, and
Yeah.
my lightsabers over here. That's my favorite.
You know that meme where they took the tarot cards and it's the dude carrying a bunch of swords and it's like, me when I get drunk, and then it's me when I wake up and realize that I spent all my money on swords.
It's me. Did I?
You did,
I
yeah.
have. Okay, that's a while ago.
Did I tell this story?
No,
About
you did
that?
not. You just
Oh.
kind of threw it on the set.
Yeah.
And it is there. Tell the story, sirs.
So I went to this wonderful place called Detroit Otaku. It was right when I was talking to the last person.
Yes.
Yeah. I had to do some quick math there.
Quick math.
And we went to this like Asian restaurant and they got me smashed, which happened a lot with those.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
That they just kept feeding you sake.
That was a second time, which I found the video. I will have probably posted that by this episode drop. If not, when I re-listen to this episode, I'll probably post it. Actually, I might send it to you so you can blur out somebody's face. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I can. Yeah, I'll just cut it out.
Yeah, but
I'll put a picture of Penny.
I'll tell that story too. But no, the sword. We went, and I walked in and was like, I don't really want to spend any money. Like, I'm trying to save to move and do all this stuff. That girl had me paying her rent. No, that was a Bruno Mars joke.
No, yeah, no.
But we went
not
there,
That one.
and I was like, yeah, not that one.
Not talking shit. We're not talking shit.
Again, shoot your shot. You'll have me paying your rent, paying for trips.
My guy.
Yeah.
My gal.
My gal. Buying you
Bruh.
fucking way too many groceries, my dude. I bought groceries for a lot of... Holy fuck.
So have I.
Tangent on tangent on tangent. We haven't seen each other in a few days. I love you and miss you.
Yeah.
But we went there and I
Love you too.
was like, I can't spend any money. Can't spend any money. And then I saw swords and I was like, I can't spend any money. I can't spend any money. I can't spend any money.
Yep.
And then I saw that one and was like,
I'm spending money.
I can spend $75. So I bought that. And then we're standing in the line. And the guy sees my pizza tattoo. And we're like shooting the shit with him a little bit. We're like, this place is so cool. You know, like,
Yeah.
you're fucking dope. Like, you're talking to us like we're just friendly and stuff. And he sees my pizza tattoo and he goes, "Oh, dude, look at this." And he pointed at a fucking pizza squishy thing, the one I have hanging in my car. And I was like, I can't spend any money. I can't spend any money. So she wound up buying me that, like a bunch of other pizza things. And like, everyone's like, "Oh, you're going to throw that out now that you guys aren't talking?" I'm like, no. Pizza is life. I was like, I don't give a fuck. But yeah, now there's your history on that, because that pizza thing did tick off a different girl. She was like, "Didn't so and so," and I was like, "Fucking pizza's life."
Pizza is life.
Yeah. There's also a pizza helmet over there.
Oh God, yeah. It's the pizza helmet from the old set because we don't know where to put it.
Dude, I found our
Do you think we need more things on the walls?
Yeah, do you think we need more things on the walls?
We have more things. We're definitely going to put one more thing at least.
We did actually add more things to the wall.
Well, no.
Maybe.
Tony Robbins.
Yeah, Tony Robbins.
We added Tony Robbins.
Unshakable. Give us books. We don't care what kind of books. Just give us books.
And then we'll donate them to someone else. But like,
Yeah.
we're going to, yeah, that was fun.
Should we actually
No.
put up books that we've read and like talk about them on here? Because I've never read that one.
Me either.
And I never read the one we had on there before.
Nope.
I read like the first 3 chapters. I was like, I'm just gonna be broke.
Same thing. And then I did the, to be honest with you, it's pretty much just Harry Potter, the Aragon series, admittedly the Twilight series.
I never read the Twilight series. I watched the movies this year for the first time ever. Love them.
Some girl in my class that was behind me that I was friends with, like, kept talking about it, and she said that she'd happened to have them. I was like, it was during my reading phase. I was halfway through the last book of Harry Potter, and we were talking about like what I read. She was like, "Fuck it, you should read this." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Whatever, it's unpopular. I'll give it a shot." Not the worst, but I was like, it's definitely a little cringy.
Yeah.
But it's not the word. I was like, I made it through all of them. To be honest with you, I would have to watch the movie and I would remember, but I don't remember anything other than the like.
I just remember like
There's
back
the family and
in
that,
high school, I thought I was pure Team Jacob, and then I watched the movies and was like, "Oh,
That's weird.
Jacob is not good. He's not a good."
He's super angry teenager.
Yeah, he's super angry teenager, and he likes the baby.
That's a weird wolf thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was, because
It
that's
was
definitely
imprinting, is what it was. But I was
Well,
like,
it's definitely-
that's weird.
Yeah, it's definitely not like
Yeah, I do have a theory about
real
Twilight.
werewolf.
Not even really a theory. It's a theory about dudes. And as we get older, I'm sure you know this too. Like when we were younger, we were like, "Fucking Twilight, that shit's excuse the French, but that shit's homosexual." Now we're older and we don't really give a fuck. But every dude, except for maybe you, because you didn't delve into that, but every dude I know that likes Twilight now, it was always a girl he had a crush on that convinced him to watch the movies. And like, I fucking love Twilight now. I don't like the last movie. It was weird, but Twilight's my shit, dude. Like,
I think I watched the first one. That's about it. Just because, again, I think I saw it with someone that I don't even remember.
We powered through it. Me and this girl I had a crush on. Like,
Yeah.
we watched like. I actually still haven't finished the last one because we stopped talking. But we watched. We watched through a lot of them.
Yeah, I didn't bother to finish them. I was like, again, it was like one of those things where, like, at the time I decided to read through them, and then I got the Aragon series.
Arguably a better series.
Yeah.
Not even arguably.
And
It's
then
a
I was like,
great
all
fucking
right,
series.
I read the first one, which I had the book. I just never actually
seen it.
finished it.
Yeah.
I found
haven't-
it.
I've seen your book. I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, the
awful.
Aragon series is fucking legit.
Did
I
you hear
loved it.
they're I don't know if
Are
they
they gonna
finalized
redo
it,
it?
but they're talking about doing it as a TV series. I think
that
on
would
Disney
be
Plus.
way better.
That, and I heard Percy Jackson as well too, which was a phenomenal series.
Yes, that I also did read. That was
Yeah.
another series I read. That was really good. They would be phenomenal if they actually did it the right way.
People make fun of this tattoo because I actually really liked the mythology and stuff, so I knew about it, and that's what got me into Percy Jackson. And then people were like, "Oh, you have a caduceus, but it's mixed with the staff of Ecliptes. Somebody read Percy Jackson," and I was like, "Yeah,
It's
I
great."
did read Percy Jackson,
But that's not why I had it. But yeah.
I have the caduceus and the staff of Ecliptes because I'm a combat medic and like medicine. But also, yeah, Percy Jackson's fucking dope.
That was really good. I'd have to. I would definitely watch that series, and I would also. I need. There's a lot of things I need to watch, but I. That was really good.
There's some new stuff on Disney Plus now, isn't there?
I think so. They just dropped a teaser for Obi-Wan.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
It's really good. It's just a minute long. It's just literally 1 minute of just kind of talking, and then.
Okay, is it Ewan McGregor, right?
Yep.
Oh fuck yeah, I love that man.
It's fucking great. And then there's a basically a behind the uniform of the Boba Fett.
I'm sorry, that was weird. I touched this,
Yeah.
and then I took a drink of my beer, and I tasted like metal. Try it with this because it's a warm beer, so maybe that's the thing. But like,
Oh, maybe that's just because
it's literally that. Like it tasted like you ever like cut your gum open and you taste the blood like the iron.
no.
It was weird. Maybe I just had a stroke.
Are you having a stroke?
Just transition.
Oh, guys, we're gonna finish the episode now. I'm gonna go to the hospital. Like,
Did I ever tell you a story about what
Edie, wake up. We're almost done. 10 more minutes.
Oh man! I hope we're actually doing this like when we're old
And die on the
and one of us just has a stroke on the episode. Just then we just cut to Auntie Donna. Like no one will get the reference but us.
My favorite thing would just be the joke is like literally like we have the stroke on the air. But have ever told you about that time I had a stroke on the air? And then just
and then just Auntie Donna. Like, chances are they'll this is sad, but chances are they'll have probably already passed before that time. So like no one will know Auntie Donna.
it's just gonna be me and you, and then you'll die of laughing. We'll both have strokes on the air together in
We're sitting
unison.
there, we're having our grandkids edit it, and they're just like, "Gotta put it on Donna." They're like, "Okay," and then it happens. We're like, it just die.
In the editing room.
Oh, speaking of Auntie Donna,
Yeah. Shit.
the guy with the beard and
Broden. Mark. Zach.
one of them,
Zach.
not Broden. Well, Broden's in it as well too.
Zach is the one with the ponytail generally. Like he has it tied up.
There's a series on YouTube. It's fucking hilarious. It's short. It's called Wizard of Oz. Not Oz like O-Z, like Australia.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's about this wizard from a fantasy world. He gets fed up with the fantasy world, so he just teleports to Australia. It is fucking hilarious because the evil wizard gets bored and lonely and teleports there too, and he just fucks with him.
Well, there's also they also did this series that isn't Auntie Donna. It's the it's basically like a really, really dark and fucked up version of like a PBS children's show.
Oh yeah, we watched that at your old house.
What was it called? It was
Fuck, that was right around when I moved in. What the fuck was that called? It was something with the sun.
yeah,
It was about the sun god.
yeah, they praised the sun god.
God, that was good.
Um
Speaking of, did you hear they're putting out, not Auntie Donna, but they're doing a new season of Don't Touch Me, I'm Scared.
no.
Yeah. Dude, I'm on mentally ill TikTok.
Oh boy.
And I'm gonna reference that all the time. But randomly, it was the creator of Don't Touch Me, I'm Scared. He posted a TikTok and he's like resisting the urge to just drop every single episode from the next season of Don't Touch Me, I'm Scared. And that was the whole TikTok. And I was like, the fuck? Like,
Don't do that. What is
Where?
it? Oh fuck, dude.
that shit is fucked up.
I'm
Good,
really
though.
trying to double check. I'm probably wrong about the guy. Everything.
That's okay.
Yeah, they're not gonna know.
I'll post some links in the description that nobody will click on.
Surprise. But
Are we coming up on
I think we are.
Yeah.
Let's say, should we just transition?
I might as well.
Yeah, transition.
Hi.
So,
We were talking about books.
Aragon series that they're
and
making too.
It did bring me to a somewhat simple question. What is actually your favorite book? I'm assuming Aragon. Like,
No.
you talk about it a decent amount.
I mean, to be honest with you, it has to be the last Harry Potter.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Either that or I think the third Aragon book.
Okay.
I loved the I loved the training part of it, because in the third book is when he really training how to be a what am I?
He's training on how to train your dragon.
Yeah, on how to train your dragon.
Technically.
It's Jake Barenthal.
Yeah.
But he's just like, wow. No,
She's out of my league. Somehow I still get her, though.
I'm Canadian. No.
Again, to cut off again, my favorite joke ever is from This Is the End? The Seth Rogen movie. When they're in the gas station,
Yeah.
he goes, "Hey, can you go talk to the cashier? I have anxiety, and she looked at me weird last time, and I don't think I can buy this chocolate bar." I don't know why that's in here, just constantly.
Because they're stoned.
Yeah. And then the rapture happened. That was a good movie.
Oh, that was such a good movie. But no, in I'm blanking. Dragon Rider.
Yeah.
So he's becoming. That's when he trains and really learns stuff, and then he also forges his own sword in this really cool way. And I was like, yeah, that's fucking.
I love a good training arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really. Essentially, well, in the training, they explain essentially how like magic is in that world and the whole, all that jazz. So it's really in depth and it's super cool. It explains a lot of things in the series, and then the fourth just kind of wraps it all up, and it's cool. But
yeah, the training arc's always the best.
yeah, essentially,
Always,
it feels
man.
like the third book is like almost as much of a journey as the first and second, in a way. But what's your favorite book, sir?
You reminded me of series. My favorite book is Cavern or Cavern, I don't know, of Socrates.
Yes, you lent me it, and I don't know where it is.
Yeah, it's okay. That always happens. Literally.
It's you gave it to me before I moved, and then I just don't read.
I've bought that book 12 times.
Honestly, I'm just gonna have to buy it on audiobook so I can't lose it.
Yeah, it's a good series.
I need to buy audiobooks.
They create a virtual reality like video game It's like a neural link and blah blah blah, and you go into the virtual reality.
Sword Art Online.
Kinda, yeah, kinda actually. But it makes it to where your memories are your character, so you have no memory outside of the virtual reality, which is based off of Cavern of Socrates or Plato's allegory of the cave. I don't remember who it actually was. Historians argue it all the time as well. I'm smart.
Yeah.
Which was a man chained in a cave, and he saw a bunch of shadows that were being cast from a flame, and he thought there were demons and dragons and monsters, but really it was just like people and like chickens.
Yeah.
But then when they were unchained, they wanted to go back because they couldn't like process and handle the real world, so they put themselves back in their chains to be complacent, which kind of happens in the story as well too. But the book, they go into this world and they become these characters, and they're on this extravagant like D&D style adventure, but then there's a storm in the real world and they get stuck in the game. So there's also a story going on in the real world where they're trying to get them out of the game. And then people start, like, when they die in the game, they die in real life because their brain, like, convinces them.
Yeah.
And then there's some plot twists and some other shit, and you're like, what the fuck is the real world? Is our universe the real world, or is their universe the real world? And blah, 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 blah. It's crazy.
Dude, they'd be, honestly, like, as weird as it is, I think it would really be cool to have, like, a...
Oh, yeah.
Like... If I almost like wish I am excited for a game like that.
I'm terrified.
I know.
I'm excited, but I'm terrified because of Sword Art Online and Cavern of Socrates and my favorite book series, which I read years ago from Audible because it was free, where these people get trapped in their D&D campaign and they become their characters. They have their memories of the real world. So, like, it's you and me, our intellect right now.
Yeah.
But you're a barbarian. So, like, you and I talking to each other is just like this. But then when you go to talk to, like, the actual people, you're still technically rolling, like, your intelligence checks and your perception and blah, blah, blah. So, like, you and I right now could be like, all right, I'm going to talk to this guard, and I need to let him know, like, hey, we got to get into this castle. Like, we got to save our friend and blah, blah, blah. And then you walk up and you're like, like, it's just fucking hilarious.
Oh my god,
I think it was called like Critical Failure or something.
that makes sense.
I still have all the books. Melissa's got my Kindle. They're all on there.
Okay,
Read through them, man. They're fucking hilarious.
yeah, I need to like, okay, like I wonder. Well, you saw that they have that video game platform where they have the bottom where you essentially can run on it with the shoes.
Dude, I want to get into virtual reality so
I want
bad.
one of those, and I want to play a sword game that's essentially, I want to play Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
The problem is those games, like we're in the early stages.
Yeah,
so
so
those games
not that
aren't
good.
really that good.
Yeah.
The fun ones in the virtual reality games are like the
place where they have like
the indie games. Those are the fun ones because
Yeah.
people mod them and do all this crazy shit to them. Like
that, and I also would love to go to like the place where they like build a whole actual factory room.
yeah,
So you run through it, and that's the virtual reality.
Yeah.
That would be really fucking
that'd
cool.
be fucking dope. But I would love like Sword Art Online. They have it's called a Neuralink or something.
Yeah. Something like that.
Something like that would be dope, where you just like you literally dive into the virtual reality. Like that could be fun. I feel like there'd be a lot of health issues and vertigo and blah blah blah, but like that shit would still be fun, especially if they could do like the electrical stimulation to where like not only do you get the haptic feedback and feel like the sensations of the game, maybe mod it to where you can touch each other's pee-pee.
Yay!
But
That would be the funny thing is like you look down, there really probably is nothing there.
yeah, just no. Or no, you could alter the size like Cyberpunk.
You're literally just always walking around with a sausage.
But if they could do it to where like it slightly stimulates your muscles to where you don't get the atrophy and stuff.
Vienna
Like-
sausage, by the way.
Yeah, Vienna sausage. I would like to say I'm more of a kielbasa. But I'm really more like an off-brand ballpark Frank. Bullpark Frank. It doesn't plump when you cook it.
No, anyways, the virtual thing.
Yeah, but something like that would be cool. To where
Yeah.
like you wouldn't have to worry about your muscles atrophying, and like if it could make it to where, because you will get bed sores and shit. Like,
Well,
if
to
they
be
could make it
honest,
to
I
where you
feel
flip
like it'd be
them
fine
over.
if like you just only play for a couple hours, like you would
Yeah.
World of Warcraft.
Or-
you get up, go to the bathroom, come back.
If they could figure out the same way that we enter REM sleep and stuff, to where like instead of just virtual reality gaming, it's like when you go to bed,
Yeah.
like your dreams last longer than your actual sleep time. So it could be like, hey, going to bed. Then you just fucking spent a month in Lord of the Rings, you know? Like, but again, mental issues and medical issues. What the fuck's the real world, you know?
I mean, yeah, obviously that'll be like that. We will never be alive for that, but we might
Well,
be
maybe.
alive for when they start it.
Maybe, yeah. I feel like our generation is probably going to be the old people that are like, why don't you just go outside? You're going into fucking Middle
No.
Earth. I got
See,
a Middle Earth for you right here. It's my butthole.
Travel this cavern.
There's a whole lot of walking.
I got a Balrog for you.
Let me show you the one ring to rule them all.
It buzzes.
We're not even like angry boomers. We're just pervs.
It's funny.
You ever heard of Tom Bombadil? Jen doesn't watch this, but I want to clip this down. Tom Bombadil's my dick's name now. Have you read the Lord of the Rings series, man?
No,
I couldn't.
I need
I
to.
couldn't. It's a great series, but I could not
All the
read
songs?
the books, man. Yeah.
That's what I've heard. Is it's really hard to get through because of
Yeah.
the songs.
It was
and
so
it's
hard
a
for me
different
to
time. Like it was of the time, and you have to be essentially. I don't know. I would.
Something that did help me. I should go back and reread it. My dad told me that he told me the whole Led Zeppelin is based off of Lord of the Rings, and I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, just when you read the books, like, just put Led Zeppelin in your head. So like I read a couple of the songs while trying to reread through it again, and like fucking composed some Led Zeppelin masterpieces out of the songs. It was like, yo, this is fucking fire.
Okay, I'll have to do that then,
Ugh.
because I can definitely do that. And I've played Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Fool in the Rain is a real.
Well, you're cooler than me.
No, Fool in the Rain was one of the first. I mean, like there was obviously like when I was getting drum lessons at the time.
Yeah.
And so I remember I was trying to play I was playing Feeling This by Blink-182.
Okay.
If I mean I don't remember if you know her, but in the beginning he plays that opening beat. It's like boom 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 boom, and you know.
All I know about Blink 182 is where are you?
That's I miss you. Anyways, regardless, he does this really quick double. Are you okay? That looked like it hurt.
It's the fucking metal again, man. I don't know how you're not tasting it.
I don't know, but anyways,
Sorry, continue.
Mr. Travis Barker does this
Mr.
super really quick double kick out of the bar, and I was like, I didn't realize what it was, and he was like, so I'm playing it, and I just was having trouble with it, and he was like, he never really took care. My teacher had never thought about it, and he's like, oh, that's a John Bonham. I was like, what's that? And then he was like, what? And because this is when I was young.
You're young, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. I might have been 14, and I still, No,
Yeah.
my mom didn't listen to that stuff, so it was not
grew
around.
up on it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So he ends up like showing me John Bonham, and he makes me learn "Fool in the Rain," which is pretty difficult to, once you it's just really flowy. You have to, it's really a feel. You have to, it's really feel oriented. And it was one of the first songs that was like a pretty significant challenge to me, just to play it all the way through. Because there's also like a random like Congo type section.
Okay. Yeah, there is.
In the third, like towards the end of it.
Yeah.
But I did love that song. That's a fun ass song to play.
I do have to say, after being friends with you for so many years, like normally when I listen to music, I feel the beat. Like I don't listen to the beat. I like feel it and like move, and maybe I have synesthesia.
Yeah,
Doubt it. But I was more vocal oriented because I couldn't
Yeah.
play an instrument, and like I could moderately sing. Which I'm sorry to the people I sang in front of on Saturday. Oops.
everything's fine.
Bruno Mars is difficult.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Yeah. But now that I've been friends with you for so long, like I'm actually like starting. We talked about this before.
Yeah,
Not on here, but I'm actually starting to like break apart like the songs and like be like, oh, that's the drums and that's the guitar. And
yeah.
I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a light switch. Charlie
Bass. Bass is the hardest one to pick out. It's
Not for
until
me,
you get it.
actually.
Until you figure it out.
I bass was actually the first one I could pick out.
Okay,
But
that's fair.
again, it's also like I tend to feel the beat more than like hear it. So like for me, like bass and percussion were like the first
Yeah.
two that I could be like, oh, that's that and that. Guitar was actually the hardest for me to pick out.
That's fair, I guess.
Except for like metal and rock, because
Where it's very
it's gonna be like,
significant. It is.
and you're like, that's a guitar.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff like
Whatever I just did sounded more like a cat, but
you were playing Prince. That was Prince in his fucking extra all those extra little things he throws in while he's singing and shit.
the cat.
Wow.
He's just got a cat with this Purple Rain group.
We didn't talk about Thanksgiving at all.
We didn't. We'll talk about Thanksgiving probably on the next episode.
We
That
actually
and
enjoyed it.
D&D. I have that, which I can invite you to it actually if you want. I'm sure Mark will be down. He has I can't pronounce it. It's one of those words I can't pronounce, but it's the bird people. There's a lot of R's and U's. It's like a
Gotcha.
yeah. I can't pronounce it.
Yeah.
But he's doing kind of like a one shot with it because it's Thanksgiving, so bird people, start out like level 10, I think. Play a few times this year, a few times next year. Kind of a one shot, but like kind of also not.
I mean,
Could be fun.
depending what day, I probably don't have time for it.
Yeah, true. I honestly
Unfortunately.
barely have time for it, but also I live by myself, so I'm like, yeah, I'll go to somebody's house.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like that's
Yeah,
I need time at home with the puppy,
yeah.
the baby puppy.
For me, it's like there's nothing in my house. Yeah, I want my own place, but also like
Well, I mean,
I'll go somewhere else.
to be honest, now that you are out on your own more, we'll have to actually hang out outside of here once in a while again. Because I mean, we kind of did that, but to be fair, like I'm trying to remember a lot of time. Like we
went places, man.
did do
It
things.
sounds like we sound like
I mean, we would do stuff, but like honestly, like you lived here for a year almost.
Basically, yeah.
Exactly.
yeah. And I went and did more stuff.
Actually, almost exactly a year.
Yeah, actually, my Facebook memories. I'm so you guys know I'm moderately stepping away from Facebook because right now my Facebook memories from last year are very sad.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, you lived here a year.
Yeah.
Or lived with us for a year. So like, and before that, it was like quarantine and
Yep.
all
So we
kinds of
couldn't
stuff.
really
So
do
it's
much,
just
yeah.
been like, so I kind of forgot what we used to do before you lived with me.
We went to Detroit Axe.
We did do
Which
that
we,
one
we
time.
should do that again. We've
We've been talking about it. That place is fun. If you haven't gone to Detroit X, go to Detroit
Go to
X.
Detroit Axe. It's dope. I will reveal one of the Facebook memories because
Oh boy, which one?
I've gone to therapy for it, but I posted a status that only I could see. Like,
That's funny.
I was sitting there looking at it. I think it was Friday. I was looking at it and I was like, God damn, that's a really sad status. Because all it said was, I fucking hate it here. Only you can see this. And I was like, oh God, how fucking sad was I?
And then
I left a comment on there.
really, really sad.
No. The comment was, this bathroom's so shitty. Like, I was like, yo. I was like, you are a sad boy, but that's the funniest shit in the world.
Just in case anyone actually sees it, you're like, it's about a bathroom.
No, I remember, as
But
soon as
also,
I
I
read
get
that
it.
comment, I
You
remembered
did
the
it while you were in the
bathroom.
bathroom.
And it was...
Were you taking a shit and
I
just
was
mad
taking a
about
shit.
everything?
And I was mad. And I was at a mire. And the bathroom was awful, dude. Like, the door didn't lock. The fucking toilet paper was one ply. And, like,
It's always one ply.
all of that flooded back. And I was like, you were a sad boy, but you
Oh
were
my
like, you were
God.
fucking funny, man.
That's so funny.
I
No,
used to hide my self jokes last year. Like,
But no, I mean, honestly, I figured like we should actually do like a hangout at least once a month that isn't the
I would think so.
podcast.
Yeah. The once a week recording, I really did look forward to it today.
Yeah, that's the thing is like obviously I feel like let us know if you feel like it's different. But we had
It felt different.
I mean, we can just
Yeah.
it's a lot easier to ramble because we aren't rambling together all
Yeah.
week and then hopping on here and then trying to talk to you guys for an hour and we're like, well,
yeah. Yeah, we talked about this a few times over the year. We were like, what the fuck do we talk about?
yeah.
Like, because literally I'll come home from work and like we would sit there and be like, yeah, we gotta record after we eat dinner. And then we'd be like, oh, fuck. We just talked about everything. Some of the shit was hilarious.
Yeah, I
was
mean,
like, fuck.
basically, today we pretty much only talked about work and things we don't talk about on here.
Yeah.
So,
Which there was some other shit I should have texted you about.
but for that, just because we're towards the end, we'll wrap it up with a question
Yeah.
or two.
Whatever.
So, I thought about this. I was like, I think I might have asked a variant of this kind of question before, but what is the most relaxing day to you?
Oh.
And
We have talked about this.
but
one,
more
kinda.
important, but also, how has that changed over like 5-year periods? Like when you were 25, 25, what was it? And when you were 20, what would it have been? Like, what would the most relaxing day be?
It hasn't.
It hasn't changed?
No. And I remember my answer
Yeah.
from the first time you asked it. It was like, it wasn't the most relaxing day, but it was like your favorite morning or something. And it was,
yeah.
It was literally the time like I was talking to a girl and we didn't do anything. We just chilled. And then the next day they were like, you want some coffee? And I was like, I'd fucking love some coffee. And they were like, I don't have creamer and sugar. And I was like, fuck creamer and sugar. And then we just fucking watched movies and it was dope. And that's
Yeah.
still like, that would be my most relaxing day. Just to sit with somebody that you appreciate. Not a crush. It could be a crush. It could be a friend. It could be a homie. It could be platonic. Just sitting with somebody you're comfortable with. And just fucking drinking some coffee and watching some movies and just having a lazy Sunday. Like,
Yeah, I guess for me, like, mine now is definitely like sleeping.
Yeah. Oh, definitely sleeping.
Right now, cuddle with the babe and the
Yeah.
puppy, just relax, get up, smoke, and then enjoy maybe a little coffee and breakfast, something like that. If I can,
yeah.
preferably a donut somehow, which means I would have had to have gone to get them to set this up, which is why it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But my preferably a nice Boston cream donut, and then sit around, maybe play a video game, watch some TV, play a game on my phone.
Yeah.
You know, something like that.
Like
just
literally a lazy Sunday.
relax.
Yeah.
Maybe, and then, you know, maybe do that, and then for the rest of it, like kind of like, you know, sober up, go out for dinner, have a nice cocktail at dinner, because I miss, like, that's why I'll talk about that after this. Actually, I forgot about this, but that's why I just love a good cocktail. Like, that's one of my favorite things in the world. Is just like a really solid, perfect old fashioned that's just really nice and smooth.
Yeah.
It's almost hands down, like.
See, these are the slight differences between you and I. We're very similar, but you're a cocktail guy, and I'm like
Beer.
Like, you're like,
I mean, I do like beer.
you would want to go to a nicer, probably not a nice restaurant,
Yeah.
but a restaurant with like nice food. My relaxing day would end with me going to like the Renshaw Lounge and like getting a burger and fries and a beer, probably a PBR,
Yeah.
and then playing some pool.
See, this is the more active version of it. It would be like, to go like, for us, it's like a place like the Meeting House in Rochester.
Yeah,
It's like it's fancier regular food. It's not super fancy, but you know,
That's the only real difference.
Yeah.
Like you guys are white and I'm white trash. So like, you know,
it's either that or what it used to be before we moved to this house, which is further away from a lot of things, was to like Uber Eats Taco Bell.
yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Or
actually, fuck going
or
to
my
the bar.
thing is
Yeah.
to get sober, go get Taco Bell, get a fuckload of Taco Bell, come home, rip my bong to shreds, and then just smash my Taco Bell while I watch something or, you know, play a video game.
That was at when I had the apartment. There's two different stories with it. I'll keep them short. When I had the apartment, it was getting pizza. There was one place that had really good gluten-free pizza that we would get, and like, I would order the pizza. My ex would still be at work, so I'd order the pizza. I'd start playing Final Fantasy 13, and then when she got off work, the pizza would get there, and then we would just like eat the pizza and play a video game, and like that was relaxing as fuck. Second one, similar story. Me and the homies. With one, there's a similar prospect. One of the other girls I used to talk to. I would hang out with her and all her friends and stuff, and like we would all wind up like coming through with our hangovers and like, this fucking blows, and like we'd order some food and like slowly start to sober up and come back to while we were watching like random YouTube things and like maybe some Let's Plays or somebody else was playing a game and we're all just fucking dying and slowly coming back and just progressively making jokes.
Yeah.
And like after you've had all your food, like the laughter's way up here. Like those are dope, man.
I mean, I'm trying to, I guess for me at like 25.
We've had those too, by the way.
Yeah. At 25, we knew each other still. We knew each other. So that was like, 25 is about where I like ended my drinking, technically, I think.
Yeah.
No,
we continued for a little while.
it was 26. I think I actually started with 25. It was 25. I've known you since I was 24, so I knew you for a full year. That was like the gist of my drinking.
Yeah, well, we've known each other for like 6-ish years. Well, you're almost 30. I'm almost 30. Fuck.
Yeah, I turned 30 in a few years. Yep. But either way,
yeah.
at 25, I was definitely drinking a lot. So my morning would have been waking up,
Eating a hell of a lot of beans.
probably waking up, going to get Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Or no, it would have been Burger King breakfast or McDonald's.
Yeah, I want to say around then
Or Taco Bell.
We did a lot of Taco Bell, but I think we also did Burger King because of the medallions.
Yeah, I love the. Well, I'm my favorite breakfast from fast food, hands down, is always the croissant wedge.
Yeah, it's
But,
good.
I miss the old one, but mine would basically be that. Either way, it basically is the same way when I was a kid. When I was 20, it would have been basically, I wasn't drinking then, so
Well, when I was,
I was, but I wasn't alcoholic level. It would have just been waking up, relaxing, chilling. Games, video games for sure.
when I was 20, I was far worse of an alcoholic than you've ever seen. Because I was in the military.
Yeah, that's fair.
So when I was 20, my day of relaxing was like,
going to drinking.
we don't have PT today or formations, so we're just gonna zombies.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my
Play
god,
zombies.
dude, we would play zombies all the time. I miss that.
A lot of
you,
Halo,
Freeland.
a
You
lot
don't
of
watch
League
this.
of Legends at the
Yeah.
time. A
League
lot
of Legends
World
too.
of Warcraft.
Yeah.
But I remember, no. So the cocktail thing that reminded me, I forgot, I kind of told you about the story about that bourbon. So I was looking for this bourbon that I had in Chicago.
Yeah.
And I go to this cocktail place, or not cocktail, liquor store that kind of specializes in bourbons and stuff. And I'm looking around, can't find it. I asked the guy at the counter. He said he stopped serving it or ordering it. But he kind of looked at me like, he's like, you could definitely order something better. And I'm like, okay, what would you recommend? So he recommended me that whiskey that we tried. It's a rye.
I love rye whiskey.
It was pretty damn good. I still don't remember what the name is. Because the logo just definitely looks like it's a military canteen.
Yeah.
But it's actually really good. And it says it's made for a Sazerac, and I really should get that. But, we just realized that we're going to say goodbye.
Yeah, we gotta say goodbye to you. That rye whiskey was really good. I really appreciated it. Thank you for sharing with me.
Of course. Everyone have a good, enjoy your Thanksgiving later this week. We'll talk about ours after we've had it. And then, love you guys. Enjoy your week.
Goodbye.
Bye.